welcome to a brand new video. And in this video we talk about how to stay motivated to run. So if you're someone who's a new runner who's trying to pick up running as a hobby or a lifestyle choice, this video will definitely help you out. So 365 days ago I decided to take up running as a hobby or a lifestyle change. I wanted to become a runner, not for any particular goal to lose weight or something. I just wanted to take up running as a hobby because I've seen so many people get benefits from running. So that's why last year around this time I went out with my friend Mitch. We went out on a 8k run. You can see the video on my channel. It was the first time I ran in my whole life, like 8 kilometers. I never ran that much, and after that, since then I have ran more than 500 kilometers, which is not much for professional runners or regular runners, but it's good enough for me, and it's just a start. I want to be a runner for the rest of my life, and in this video I want to talk about how I stayed motivated throughout the whole year, trying to run every single day, every single week. Whenever I could take up running, I ran. So if you're someone who's looking for motivation to run, keep on watching. I'll talk about how to stay motivated and some tips to keep yourself motivated throughout your journey of running. So the first things first, when you set out to run, there are two voices in your mind. There's one voice, the positive voice, and there's one voice, the negative voice. So when you're starting to take up running as a hobby or anything, any positive change, that negative voice of you can't do, or you're going to get tired, or this sucks, is going to dominate over the voice that wants you to have that positive change. You have to keep that in mind. In the beginning, two voices, the negative voice will be stronger. But as you run, every run, you give strength to that positive voice. And that positive voice soon, after a few months, will be stronger than a negative voice. And after 365 days, I can say now that I don't have that voice anymore. First day, if you look at the first vlog I did, I hated running. I was so tired. I couldn't do the whole run. I walked, I jogged, and the negative voice told me, Rashik, you can't do it. And I even tried running, I think 2 years back before this in 2018, and I gave up after 10 days. So that time the negative voice won, but this time the positive one won the longer run. So keep in mind, whenever you take up running, those two voices, you will have a lot of negative thoughts that please don't run, this sucks, you're going to be tired. But if you get out every single day, every time you go out running, that positive voice will get better, it will get stronger, and slowly every time you run, you'll look forward to running, and you will end up overcoming that negative voice. So keep that in mind. Two voices, you have to keep on going out every single day, and just shut out the negative voice at the beginning. Just don't listen to anything, just go out and run. So that's the thing I realized, like in 365 days, that the thing about those two voices, because I still remember the first week I ran, I hated it, but I still went out, and now I love it. Every time I can, I run. If I'm late for my train, I run to get the train. I don't mind running. I feel good when I'm running, so I look forward to my runs now. But there are some tips that you need to keep in mind if you want to take up running as a hobby. So let's look at the 3 tips, which I forgot. So I need to look at my phone, which I can't find. Did I leave my phone in the car? I guess I did. Anyways, I don't have my phone, so I'll do this unscripted. So the first tip is start small. Whenever you want to start out any hobby, especially running, start small. Don't put out goals like I want to run 5k in the first week on the first day. Don't do that. I want to run 1 hour every day. Well, I did that in the month of February last year, but that's me, that worked for me. But whatever works for you, start with that. Don't start by doing what others are doing. Like if it works for you, just do 10 minutes every day. If it works for you, do 1 kilometer every day. But when you're starting off, do small, take small steps and take slow growth. It's going to take some time, especially a hobby like running. You're never going to like it on the first few months. It's going to take a long time. So start small with small goals. The second thing is you have to give your mind triggers that will help it be ready for running. One of those triggers is that wear the same clothes or the gear for running. For me, in my case, I used to wear not this specific hoodie. I had 2 to 3 hoodies. One of those I used for running. So every time I wanted to run, I wore the same hoodie, the same shorts, and the same shoes. And some days I was really lazy. I didn't want to go out. On those days, I wore my running gear, and my body was immediately switched on that Rashik, it's time to run, let's go out. Countless times at the beginning of the first 2 months, I had to do this. I had to trigger my body. So here's a trick that you can do, like trick your mind. Whenever you're lazy, just put on the gear and wait. Trust me, your body will be ready to go out and do the run. And the third tip is to keep yourself the third tip is to do your research. So one mistake I did at the beginning of the first few weeks, I didn't do my research in case of the running form and how you should run when you're running. So there are specific ways where you step, how you stand, how you move your body. In case of running, if you follow the techniques, it will help you improve your running and also breathing. I didn't know how to breathe properly when I was running. I'll link some videos in the description because I myself am not an expert, but I saw some videos that helped me pick up the running properly. So research on the techniques. And the second thing is your shoes, running shoes. So make sure you get proper running shoes. At the beginning, don't worry about it because that's a resistance that will help you not run. So at the beginning, run with any kind of trainers you have. But after that, when you start liking the runs, invest on a very good shoe because it's going to help you run longer and you won't get any kind of injury. So those 3 tips helped me out a lot, but I want to share one more bonus tip. So the bonus tip is that find partners to run with or find someone who you can be accountable with. In my case, I didn't find anyone who wanted to run, and during that time, the corona situation and everything, I couldn't run with someone else. So what I did, I used to post my runs on social media, and I did the February challenge. You can see on my Instagram, every day I posted about my runs, and still now I do that. The thing is, it built a system of accountability on myself. Every time I post, I'm happy, but when I don't post, I think I'm letting down my social media platform that I'm not posting. That's how I keep myself accountable, and that might not work for you. You might not like posting on social media, which is fine, but find some partners who you can track progress with or run with. In that way, if you are not motivated one day, that partner will motivate you, and when you are motivated and he or she is not, you can motivate them. So find accountability partners, and that way you can keep yourselves motivated and keep on running. So anyways, those are the tips that helped me out. I hope this video helps you out if you're a beginner runner, because I myself looked for those tips when I started running, and sometimes it's always nice to find someone you can relate to who can help you get those advices. So me being a beginner runner, still I'm an amateur. I just ran 500 kilometers, which is not much. I want to do better. This year I want to run more. So that's why I'm trying to learn and get better every single day. So if you're someone who's a beginner runner, I hope this video helps you out. I hope you like the beautiful nature around me. I wanted to do a video kind of like this where I'm outside sitting, which is kind of unconventional for a running video, but yeah, you should run outside. Treadmills suck. So that's the last thing of the video. Don't run on treadmills. Treadmills suck. I have done that for around a month this month, and I hate it because it was snowy and cold, so I couldn't run outside, but I'm waiting to run outside. So run outside, enjoy the nature, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.